So I don't want to sound like Britney Spears here. Oops, I did it again. I've got another laser installed, this one just under the nick of the wire before we close up for Christmas. And the message I want to get across is that as an embroiderer, big or small, you can make a phenomenal difference in your business. I have been in more than 3,000 embroidery businesses over the 13 years that we've been around, and I guess one of the number one things that I would hear is, you know, we don't do applique. We don't like applique. Applique is expensive, it takes too much time, we're not good at it. There's a lot of fear in that, and right here in front of me, I've got 3 shifts of people that we train, and we did a reverse applique where we put polar fleece underneath the t-shirt. This is just all the samples on training. So you've got that fleece underneath here, and this is where we use the foil. I got to hold the microphone because the noise in the factory here. But there's the foil that, because we want to cut through, we want to get all the way through, but we want to destroy the one that's underneath. This is an example here where we have an applique, and we cut the cotton, but we used the satin stitch to cover up that area. So you notice that we didn't use foil here because we tuned the laser in just right to get through that material, and then the satin stitch covers the rest of that up. Now the lighting in here might not show this, but we'll add pictures. Oh, this is great. This took about like 7 seconds in total, maybe a minute of artwork. We took a font, put a little bit of snow on it, that's my daughter's name, put a polar bear on it, and we made a Christmas gift. Stocking stuffer, right? Because I'm like planning way ahead and Christmas is tomorrow and I made that now. Don't tell my wife, alright? And then here, I put the company logo in. This will be hard maybe, but I'll get a different picture. Can you see it in different light? So these types of things take a few seconds to do, and if you're an embroiderer and you're wondering where's your profit margin, I have to tell you, I did a study. My wife says I've been in more than 3,400 embroidery businesses, and what's interesting is that I got jazz music playing. That's louder than me, now it gets all quiet. What's interesting is that the average embroiderer is not taking home 50,000 plus a year, but they're working over 60 hours a week. I see that time and time again, and I'm convinced, and I know that when you add this laser into the mix, it's a game changer for your business. Look at this here. So cool. Put it up against my... I'm wearing the embroiderer's tuxedo again. But take a look here. So this was done on the laser. I think there's a video already on YouTube, and it took seconds to do it. So you can do things that are virtually impossible and absolutely zero stitch count. So if you offer it for free with your stitching, you have another reason to sell where your competitor doesn't. And the fact remains that not every single one of you will become a customer. But when 4, 5, 6, 8% of you, 10% of you make the change, you're the ones who get all the profit. So if you want to do something where you have a completely different bottom line, you need to look at revamping the business. Embroidery is the same whether you buy it tomorrow or last year or 10 years ago. It's industrial age technology. The laser updates all these heads in this factory. They're all calibrated today in a matter of hours to work with the laser, and now every single one of these heads, and I don't want to mention it because it's a private customer, but every single one of these heads has the application to work with this laser, and there's room for a second laser right behind me. So if you didn't see that here on the scarf, I just found a red one. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something about the laser that you didn't know that I didn't know either. This combination of this charcoal is more than one type of I guess, a polyester. So there's 2 colors in here, and whites and very, very light colors don't react favorably because they get yellow. And here's an example where the laser isn't perfect for everything. I understand that. But it's going to change about 80% of what you'll do. So that's the thing. I realize that there's a limit to every technology. There's certain things you can't do with embroidery, with embossing, with a rhinestone robot, with a laser, and here's one of them. Maybe your stuff's a lot of black technical garments, but there's always a panel, a stripe, a part of it where you can add that logo, and you can put it in very unique spots. So I'll include a little shot of pictures of some samples we made here so you can check it out, and it'll be interesting. Like I said, give us a call anytime you have any questions. I look forward that myself or the people in my company help you grow your business next year. Thank you. Bye-bye.